Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. We are going to be talking with Elijah shortly, as seen on CNN and CNBC here. He ran a whole marathon, not just one marathon, but multiple marathons on his balcony in France, and he's going to be joining us right now. I'm going to add him in. And how to stay positive during this time. And yes, awesome things coming.
Hello,
Hey! How are you?
I'm fine and you? Very good.
Good. I'm in California, in Anaheim.
Okay. But welcome in France.
Yeah, so cool. How is it? How's it going in France right now? Are you able to like go outside? Are things open now?
Yes. The confinement is finished since 2 weeks now, so we can go outside without paper and everything. So life is going
Wow,
better and
that's
better.
awesome. So cool. Yeah. Are you
Yeah.
still running inside or now outside?
No, even inside and outside, I'm too tired now.
Yeah. Taking a break.
Yes, of course, of course. I have to take a break because I make a lot during the confinement. Like you said, I ran 7 marathon in 1 month
Well, what?
and 2 weeks, so it's hard to.
That's crazy.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna ask. Yeah, if you ever, I know like I love running too, but I got burnt out because I ran so many at one time. So that's what I was wondering if for the people that like, you know, also love to run and maybe feel bad like because they don't. Have you ever had a time where you didn't love running anymore and you're like I just need to take some time and not run?
Uh, I ran a lot and I was preparing a lot of marathons, so I was in a good health, but the confinement it was very difficult for me for everything because I was stressed a lot
Yeah.
for my job for everything. So I had some. I ran like you said, just one marathon by week,
Uh-huh.
but inside I ate a lot also. I took some water also, so it's difficult to keep a good health, and all the races are cancelled in France. So I have no goals, so it's difficult to be fit now.
Uh-huh. It's difficult to stay fit now or
Yes, because gym are closed also
Mhm.
for the moment. So I must wait a little bit, and I don't know. I think my mindset is not prepared for the future now. Uh, During the confinement, I was very exciting for everything. It was wow, okay, everything is closed, so we can do a lot of things at home. But I lost my job now, so my end is not in a good vibe now. So it's difficult for me.
Yeah, I feel you on that. I think it's like a new transition now for us as things are starting to open, right? We have
Exactly,
to
exactly.
train our minds again.
Yes, of course. I train my body, and now my mindset to tell me, "Hey, guy, okay, but what are you able to do now? Because it's a new story, but the transition is difficult
Yes.
between."
Oh my gosh. I relate so much because I ran 13 half marathons in a year, which was
Yeah, I
a
saw.
lot for me, right? And it was awesome. That year was so amazing. But then it was like, okay, now what? Like I can't just keep running like this like all my life, you know? So, but that was something that so defined me. Like now you're defined by the guy who ran a marathon on his balcony, right?
Of course, of course.
so
Like like you said, you make everything during 1 year, and uh, it's a it's a new story. You make like you make what you can. How you say it in English? Uh, you go further, your goal further, everything, and now you must to start a new story. You must to find something new also because okay, I did it. I ran 7 marathon. Okay, perfect. But now you must to think different. You must to. It was a little part of my life between the confinement, but now we must to find new goals.
Yeah.
Of course.
And is that hard to like that transition, like hard to let it go, to say, okay, I did that now? Is that hard to like to figure out, like to move on, I guess?
What was difficult, it's the buzz with the balcony marathon. It was just I spent 2 weeks of the confinement to answer to the journalists, TV, media, radio. It was just amazing. And now it's just getting down and down. So I must to take some in French. I've got the French word, but just okay, make a little pause and. Um, how you say it, pass to something else also maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I'm glad. Yeah, it took me a while to be like, okay, I'm taking a break from running and I'm okay with that. And yeah.
But it's difficult because we can go outside, we can make everything. So I must to find my life before, to go training maybe 3 times a week. But it's difficult. I don't have this green tag,
Yeah.
I must to wait. I will to wait a little bit.
It's like now it's time to we need to play and like just have fun and like just live in every single moment and like yeah.
Exactly.
That's awesome. So what made you in the first place think about running a marathon on your balcony? How did the idea come to you?
When the French government asked us to stay at home, I said to my girlfriend, okay, maybe I can run on the balcony. She told me, but you're crazy, but okay, if you want to run, you can, but you must clean it up before the balcony. So I go outside and it's a small balcony. I thought it was a big one, but it's only 7 meters, so it's not very, very long. And I start to run. I ran 5 kilometers. I was with my phone, and I said, okay, I make 5. Why not 10? I've got some times. I've got some everything. I'm at home, and I said, okay, and I go further to 42. But it was just spontaneous.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so you weren't planning to run a full marathon?
At all. It was just after supper, so I wasn't in the very good position to run.
It was after dinner, but, when you.
Yeah, at midday, just after midday, And I said, oh wow, it's a crazy idea because I must wait maybe 3 hours, to digest and everything. And I started just after at 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Wow. And then how long did it take you? I mean, I know, but to tell the people.
Already 7 hours.
Wow.
But at the end, it was very difficult because I felt a little bit dizzy. My head was spinning around, so it was very difficult.
Mm-hmm.
But I did it.
And what made you say after that, I'm gonna do this again?
Never. It was just I ran 1 day and it will be finished for the confinement. Yeah. But the reason why I ran the week after because haters was telling me that it wasn't real. I was fake and everything. So I said, okay, you are not I've got anything to show to anybody because I know what I did. But I said, okay, if you want to play, I will show you. And the week after, I ran 50 kilometers on the balcony with my phone, and it was Instagram live for I made 6 hours something,
What?
but it was just to shut up their mouths.
Wow.
But it wasn't. It wasn't. This one was, it was already. I tell everybody that I will did it, so it was plain. But afterwards, the week after, I helped some charities to raise money,
Oh,
for in Chile, in France also, some charities because they wanted to raise money to help family victims of the COVID. So it was a real goal, It was not only just run for fun or run for the balcony to make buzz or anything. I did the buzz one time and it was already that.
that's awesome. And I think that's did did that help you keep going then in your mind, because you're like, now I'm not running just for myself, I'm running for other people. Yeah.
Exactly. And when you are running for other, you feel different. You say, okay, I cannot deserve it because I must to run for them and everything. So I must to did it. I must to finish whatever, I must to finish.
Yeah. And what advice do you have for people on like their mindset, like on what you can say to yourself while you're running in life?
It was difficult because in the November of last year, I do not finish the marathon race because it was a bad day for me. So I opened a little window in my head who was telling me, "Hey man, you are not able to finish 42 kilometers." Now it's, and the training was very difficult before because when it was difficult, I said, okay, I can stop, doesn't matter. I will say the day after will be better. But I wasn't very in the good situation. So I said, okay, I want to show me that I am able to run 42 kilometers, even in 7 meter balcony, doesn't matter. And I think I closed this window in my head.
So now you're like, if I can do that, if I can run a marathon on my balcony, then I can do anything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Sorry.
So then, how has running changed your life? Like when did you start running?
I started running 10 years ago. So in 209, 2009.
In 2009? Okay. Yeah.
2009. Yeah. My first bib was a marathon.
So you didn't start with a 5K, 10K. You just, I'm gonna go straight to the marathon.
42, right?
Wow. I don't
Yeah,
think
it was just
do that.
amazing. I know. I don't recommend people to make the same, of course, because it was just wow. It takes me 5 hours to finish, but I couldn't walk since 1 week after. It was just wow.
Yeah.
It was really difficult. I had so many blaster under my feet. It was wow. To forget this one, but it was my first bib. And I stopped smoking in 215. So
Stopped working or run?
5 years ago. Stopped smoking,
okay.
yeah. And I decided to take a good health and to have a good training also. Donc, so it was a new life for me also. New life, new goals.
So you stopped running for a couple years and then started running again?
Yep. Because I took some weight also when I stopped smoking. So it was, yeah.
Total,
when you stop smoking.
Total life change then.
Yeah. Yes, of course. Of
And
course.
how has running changed your life?
Because when I run, running is like a therapy for me. I feel like anybody better after. So it's when I run, I found some solution to my problem also. So everything I can think to all my problem life, and when I come at home, I felt no relaxed, and I can think positive without be angry or anything else. So uh, I think running saved my life also. Yes,
Yeah.
running is my medicine. Yes, of course, it's exactly that.
Yeah, I feel that too for sure. Yeah, because when I'm running, I'm like meditating. Not at first. Not
Exactly.
at, for me. I don't know about for you, but when you first start running, it's like hard. You're like, okay, I gotta get started. I gotta get going. Yeah, you feel
Yes.
yeah, yeah,
After 5K, we are okay,
yeah,
of course.
yeah. 5K, and then you're like, boom. Like, that's what I tell some people. They stop. They're like, oh my gosh. They get to that point where it's like really hard, and they stop running. Like, have you experienced the part where it gets really hard and then you keep going, and then can you explain like how that feels?
In fact, I try to go very far off my home. So, if I make 5K, I say, okay, I cannot go back. So now I must to make already 10 kilometers to be in the good mood. But now I just need to run and to sing to different things, to have my music
Yeah.
also. And even it's harder, we know that when it's finished, we are going to be better. So,
Mm-hmm.
it's
Yeah.
it's vicious.
It's so hard to get out the door, but then while you're running, you're like, there's a moment where if you push past a little bit past where you thought you could go, or even just like, yeah, just at a certain time your mind changes, and then you come home and you're like, ah, I feel so much. I'm glad I went. Like, I feel so much better. Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. Even if it's raining, there is some wind, doesn't matter. You know that the most difficult thing is just to go outside. But when you are outside under the rain, doesn't matter. Okay, let's go. And it's like, you feel so better after. So, wow.
Mm-hmm. And how does running relate to life? Have you realized like the how it relates to the concept of running, how it relates to life?
How it's released to life? What that mean, release?
Relates how is it like life? Like how is running and like getting yourself to like start like, do you apply that to your life?
Of course, of course, of course, of course. Because without running, I don't know how I can. Um, uh, I how you say? It's hard to find my word because I've got it in French, and I think it's we cannot have a good life if you don't have a good situation. No, man.
We're
um,
getting lots of comments. Yeah.
Yes, of course. It's very funny this one because he know my English and he's laughing to me, but
Oh, you're
it's
doing
difficult.
so good.
Okay, so okay, he wants to translate.
He wants you to speak French. If you want to, you can.
Yeah, if you want, you can. But I think he don't understand too. But I'm waiting maybe for the translation. I don't think so. No, I think I don't have the release for the running. I will say. You said how the running?
How is the running like life?
Ah, I'm not an athlete. I'm an amateur. So I must to put running in my life between my work, my family, and everything. So, but when we want to make something for he translated anything good. So.
Oh, I understand. Yeah. Oh, he put
Aye, aye, aye.
he put my question in French.
Yes, of course, but he don't understand you.
Did he understand my question?
Absolutely not.
No. I said, yeah. I meant okay, so like for me when I was running, I started to realize that um these are things like, okay, so you were talking in one of your interviews about how you had to stop and like get some water or something, and then when you tried to start again, it was hard, right? Like to get
Yes,
the
of course.
momentum up.
Yes, of course, because you are at home. So if you make a pause, you must to take some water, some drink, some energy also, and it's very hard to go after and to train because you can say, okay, I am at home, so I can stop running, doesn't matter, and I
Sit on
can
my
go on the
couch,
sofa, watch
yeah.
Netflix.
Take a 10 minute
Yeah, of
break,
course.
yeah. Uh-huh.
Yes. So it's a double challenge mindset, for everything.
Uh-huh.
For
And and then so then when you have to get the momentum going again, it's hard. So I started to realize that that's like life. So if you're like doing a project or like something, and then you stop, and then it's hard to get back going again. And but you just have to take like, you have to get back on the balcony, you have to run a couple laps, and it's hard, but then it gets easier.
since I am young, I am doing sports since maybe 15 years ago. Uh, but I said marathon for me it's like a life. It won't be always easy. You will have some difficulties also, but you can cross the finish line. And life is the same thing. You have some moments it's difficult. You have some bad news and everything, and you must think, okay, you must go further. And even you have a stop, okay, doesn't matter. Take a rest, take the situation, and go further. And you don't have to. Uh, don't finish your life or your marathon, but you can make together the thing. You can say, okay, it will be difficult. I know because life it's like that. You have good news, bad news, good news, bad news, and you must to make with this also. Like on a race, even if you have planified everything and you said, okay, I will run at this race, this pace, doesn't matter the day of the race,
Mm-hmm.
everything can be different. And life, it's the same thing. You don't know what happened the day or for tomorrow. So you must to do with and you must to improve also.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's so awesome. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna look at some of the good comments. Okay, so
Okay.
somebody says you should come to Denmark and run a marathon next year in May. Is Den
For
Yeah.
sure. It, it will be a good news because it will mean that all the race are already we can
Open,
race in
yeah.
all the
Uh-huh.
world. So
Yeah, I can't believe the one in Japan and Boston canceled. Biggest races, and yeah, so sad.
in France also we have the marathon of Paris. It was postponed at September,
Hmm.
but it was cancelled for this year. It will be for the next year.
Yeah. Um, what are you gonna start running as soon as they open them again?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Really, I don't know. Because for the moment, the race can take maybe 100 people. I don't think more. And it's not sure. So I prefer waiting to the next year to prepare the future goals also.
Yeah, to train again, right? Too.
Yes, I can train maybe when I feel better to train, but for the races, I prefer to wait
Yeah.
because it costs money,
Oh,
and not all the races give you back the money. So I prefer waiting for next year.
yeah. And then somebody says, have you tried to run the Berlin Marathon? It's a great town and a great experience. Berlin,
Not yet,
not yet.
not yet,
Uh,
not yet. I already ran in Europe and in France, but I must to planify to go in Japan, in the US
uh,
also, because it's beautiful race, but it costs a lot of money to prepare the travel and everything. So maybe one day.
yeah, you've got to run the LA Marathon. Ah,
Yes, yes. LA, Boston, New York, all this marathon are just
uh-huh.
amazing because we are in France now, and we see the post and everything. So maybe one day.
Uh-huh. Um, yeah, what oh, have you traveled at all for running?
When I travel, I prefer to, make a race with a marathon weekend,
Mhm.
And like that, I make both of them. I travel and I run.
Mhm.
Like that, it's like a touristic run.
Yeah, isn't that the best? I think that's what keeps me going a little bit with the running because after when you run your first one, it's amazing. Then maybe a couple other ones, it's good, but it starts to get maybe a little boring. But whenever you're have running, then you can yeah, you can be like, I'm gonna go to Mexico. I went to Mexico and I'm you run you run your race. You meet people too because in the race and
Of course.
yeah, it's so awesome. Even not even just like running a race, but like have you ever gone to another city and just like ran around the city to explore?
Of course, in the morning, when my girlfriend stay at the
Yeah.
hotel, I go at 6 o'clock and I just run around to check what I've got just near, and it's the best run for me
Hmm.
because even in my town, in my city, I never wake up at 6 o'clock to run around my home. So,
Yeah.
but in holiday, I love to do that, of course.
So somebody says, do you prefer to run under the rain or to feel well, I'll just leave it at that because then they don't make sense.
Okay.
Do you like to run under the rain?
Yes, under the rain, of course,
Yeah.
because I've got all my jacket, all my suits, how you say that, my uh, vest, kawaii, and everything.
Uh-huh.
I've got everything to run under the rain, under the wind. So, and I have no
Ah,
hair, so it doesn't matter for me.
yeah.
For the rain,
Yeah.
it's not a problem,
Uh-huh. Yeah, I've run under the rain a couple of times. It's fun. It's fun. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
fun. It's fun.
Okay, I have no idea what this is, but it might be bad. But it says, "Ula complique. Brian is not kitchen. Alicia, do you know what that means?"
Okay, because uh, this is a sketch from a French comic
Ah,
uh, who was speaking in English and was, his English wasn't very good, and it was, where is Brian? Brian is in the kitchen.
ah,
So I think he's laughing about my English.
ah.
I know I try to perform. It's not very easier for me, but I understand you. But it's difficult for me to find all the words and everything. So,
Definitely, yeah,
you know,
yeah. Right now,
I've got.
yeah, I feel you. I speak Spanish, and I'm learning Portuguese right now.
Okay,
So yeah, it's sometimes hard to. It's easy to listen, but it's hard to like talk. But you're doing. I understand everything. You're doing amazing. you, you do not listen to the haters.
yes, of course. But I understand everything. But when I want to answer to you, I've got some word, but I don't have the sentence, so it's difficult to make everything together.
No, they said don't give up. Let me see if there's anything else. Okay, I think that's it. And then, oh yeah, what did your neighbors think of you running on your balcony?
Uh, when I ran on the balcony, I just saw my neighbors in front, but they don't understand what I was doing on the balcony.
Really?
They just show me back and forth, since 7 hours. And the day after, my neighbors sent me a message on Instagram and said, "Oh, I don't know it was you. I just recognized the balcony because they have the same like me." And the guy told me, I heard you on the balcony, and my girlfriend said you are doing that since 6 hours. So I went on the balcony and make some workout a little bit because if you are running on the balcony, I can make some sport on the balcony also. And for the run after, he gave me some pancakes and some cake.
Oh, cool.
While I was running. For sure, very cool. And I discovered my neighbor with this.
What? That's awesome. Yeah.
For sure, for sure,
Yeah.
for sure. It was only, hello, bye bye, hello, bye bye. But now it's like a little bit friend,
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And then have you made any other friends with running? Like,
if you consider that journalists are friends, okay, yes.
yeah, you have lots of friends.
Of course.
And then how did the news find out? How did people start contacting you?
On Instagram, Twitter, Strava, Facebook, everywhere. And I think was also the message when someone had the information. They send to them my phone number or my Instagram, and because my picture was shared maybe 500 times, so it was just amazing. And I think the news was sending to everybody.
So you just did a post on Instagram and some people started sharing it?
Yes, it was already shared while I was running. While I was running in the afternoon, everyone was sharing what I was doing. So that's helped me to finish also because I said before I want to run a marathon. So it was for me, I was. It was for me the only thing to do was to finish 42 kilometers because I said I want to run a marathon.
So you were surprised and you were like, now I'm famous.
Of
what?
Course.
but you do you like doing interviews?
Yes, of course. Yeah. Yes. I think I make more interviews in English than in French.
Oh wow, interesting.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you ever get...
But my English is difficult.
Do you get tired of people asking the same questions?
No, but I understand how the information was determined, because when you said something to the journalist and when you see the paper, it's not already the same. So I understand fake news and everything, but it's difficult for them also. It's their job. But sometimes it wasn't the same things that I said to them,
Yeah.
And sometimes it was in Netherlands or some language that I cannot translate, so I don't understand.
Who knows what you said?
Okay. I just know my nickname. Okay, this is me. Is my picture, but I don't understand the text. Doesn't matter.
That's cool. And then, did your neighbors cheer you on then? Like, did they know? They didn't know what you were doing the first time, right? But then when you did it the other
Nobody.
times, were they watching?
The other time, yes, of course, of course. Like I said, there was coming on the balcony, giving me some pancakes and some cakes also, some chocolate cakes. It was just amazing.
Uh-huh. Um, okay, let me see if I have any other questions. Um, do what was your very first race ever like?
Uh, the race that I like, or my first
Your
race.
first race ever. Oh no. Oh no, because that one was really hard, right? Because you decided that you were gonna run a marathon and you just like went for it. So maybe your
But
yeah your favorite finish line, when you were just the most like
uh,
happy, like.
it was when I was in Barcelona 2 years ago.
Mhm.
I ran my marathon and I was very training for this one. It was 1 year after I stopped smoking, so and I just go under 4 hours. It was 3 hours and 45 minutes, and it was my personal best since maybe 5 years on this distance. So when I finish this cross line, it was okay, I can did it and I can make more. So it was Barcelona, and for everything, for the city, for the supporter, for everything. It's my favorite race. Yes,
That's
you have some you have some supporter all around the 42 kilometers, and you are going in the city, Camp Nou, Sagrada Familia near the Barceloneta, and you make all the city, and it's a beautiful race.
mm-hmm. That's awesome, and it's like that feeling of pushing yourself really hard, right? Of being able to get your personal best. That's
Of
good.
course, of course, because everything was, I was training for. I lost some weight when I start my training for this marathon, and when I finished the race with my personal best, I said, "Okay, wow, it's possible. You can do it."
Mm-hmm. That's awesome. And then what do you think about the people that have run after you, like on their balconies, who were inspired by you?
So they send me a lot of messages, these people, because hey, you are amazing. You inspired us to do this on the balcony, and it's possible. You show us that it was possible to make a sport at home.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, it's just amazing because everybody said, okay, if this guy can do it, we can do it also. So
Mm-hmm.
there is maybe 20 or 30 people that make the same after me. So
Wow.
wow, wow, just amazing. And all around the world, not only in France, in South Africa, in Australia, in New Zealand also.
Wow.
And he's working for a radio, and he ran a marathon on the balcony of the radio to raise money also for the charities.
Oh,
It was just amazing. And well, they tell me you inspired us. So
yeah. That's the most amazing,
I
right?
I opened a little crazy way.
Yeah. Yeah. For the other crazy people, and probably even for the people that like didn't get on the news but like just ran a couple laps on their balcony or in their house.
Of
Yeah.
course, of course. But after my marathon balcony, some followers send me message and tell me we will run around the garden. I will try to run in my stairs or in my living room. So it was just okay. We can make sport at home. Doesn't matter if we are confinement or stuck at home. We can make some sport. So yes, it was just crazy.
Mm-hmm. So, will you run with me right now in your house for 1 minute?
Yes, of
Okay.
course,
All right.
of course.
I'm gonna run in my backyard. Okay.
Okay, I will run around my living room,
Nice.
okay?
Okay, on your mark, get set,
Set.
go!
Go!
Ah!
I just want to be careful because it wasn't prepared, this one.
I know, right? It's an obstacle course race.
It's okay, it's okay.
Obstacle course, yeah.
Ah, you go outside. I can go on the balcony also.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Up.
Hey, Bimal from India.
Here we
Here we
go.
go. Nice. The famous
I got
balcony.
the famous balcony for sure.
Yeah.
But you know, it's cleaning. It's too cold outside.
Yeah. Ooh, high.
We can make some sport. So yes, it was just crazy.
Mm-hmm. So, will you run with me right now in your house for 1 minute?
Yes, of course.
All right.
Of course.
I'm gonna run in my backyard. Okay.
Okay, I will run around my living room,
Nice.
okay?
Okay. On your mark, get set,
Set.
go!
Go!
Ah!
I just want to be careful because it wasn't prepared, this one.
I know, right? It's an obstacle course race.
It's okay, it's okay.
Obstacle course, yeah.
Ah, you go outside. I can go on the balcony also.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Up.
Hey, Bimal from India.
Here we
Here we
go.
go. Nice. The famous
I got
balcony.
the famous balcony for sure.
Yeah.
But you know, it's cleaning. It's too cold outside.
Yeah. Ooh, high five.
The neighbors don't understand. The neighbors will don't understand why what I run.
Uh-huh. Did you run the whole marathon holding the phone?
Not all the run because it's spinning around a little bit, but I just pause on the balcony and I make some short video for the live Instagram also.
Ah, like you put it on something like this and just
But you know,
like this, like
exactly.
it fell. No more.
Yes, it was exactly like that.
Like that. Like back and forth.
But CNN took yes, exactly.
That's hard.
Yes.
So you're here. That's probably how big your balcony is, like that, no?
Exactly.
Very cool.
It's exactly that.
Yeah. I feel good. That feels good. A good amount of time.
Yes, yes, it was good. Yes, I'm just happy to don't have to run another marathon now.
Yeah. Keep going. Keep going. You're probably like, oh man, I don't want to see that balcony again for a while.
Oh man, another one? No.
I saw somebody gave you a treadmill.
Yes. It's amazing, amazing. I thought it was a joke because they sent me a message. Hey man, we are so happy for you, what you did on the balcony, and we want to offer you a treadmill.
Wow.
I say, okay, if it's a joke, it's not very funny, but if it's real, okay, send it to me. And I received it 2 weeks ago. Just amazing. It's a big one, big one. Yeah,
that's so
and it
cool.
cost a lot of money. So.
Yeah, because they were like, okay, you run on your balcony, you need to have some other way,
Yes,
right?
exactly. Guy, you're crazy. You must to run on the treadmill. It's better for you, for your knee, for everything.
That's nice. What has anything else changed or happened since you did that? Since you got all the attention in the media?
When I go outside, some people come to me and you are the guy who runs on the balcony. yes, how you feel, how you run, and this is new for me.
Uh-huh.
But my life is still the same. I just lost my job. This is very difficult for me. But like I said, it's maybe a new story for me also. So maybe I will find something
Yeah.
else. And
A,
you
a
know,
new path.
as I said,
Uh-huh.
exactly. If it's the end of the chapter, we can open a new chapter after. So doesn't matter.
Hmm.
And in every bad situation, there is something positive. So
Yeah. How do you stay positive, or what advice do you have for people to stay positive during this time and just in their life? Like,
I've got a good health, and I think it's the most important thing now
mm,
when we see what is going all around the world, and not only by the COVID. For George Floyd also for all these things, and it's a privilege to have the life, and we cannot complain for anything. So life is difficult for a lot of people, but we can find some way to be positive and to give love and everything. And I think this it's the most important thing. Money doesn't give you that. It's only you with you. You know, if you are a good guy, a good person, doesn't matter.
mhm,
If you give some good thing, you will receive some good thing. And I think it's the same for everything.
mm,
But we cannot complain for this. If we are in good health, it's the most important thing.
mhm,
And we want day after day,
mhm,
every day it's a new day. It's a new lucky day also because we can start a new thing also. So it's my kind of view.
mhm. That's awesome. I love that. Yeah.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. And then, do you have any tips for people that are just starting to run? Um, for like training for a marathon or for their first race?
The first thing I can tell them it's run for you and only for you, not for the others.
Mm-hmm.
This is very important because we are all unequal in sport or running,
Mm-hmm.
and you must things only if you want to do, not for your neighbor, for your dad, for your mom, for your girlfriend, or doesn't matter. And you must to take your time also because you cannot go already for 42 kilometers, and you must to train because it's very important and take a lot of pleasure. Like everything, if you make with pleasure, you will appreciate.
Uh-huh.
And running, it's a difficult thing, but if you don't like it, don't do it because you will be angry and you will not appreciate.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it will be difficult, but difficult, it's not. It's always difficult because sport, it's not a good thing. You will feel better after, but sometimes it's difficult when you are on the track. It's difficult, but take your time, do the thing for you. It's the most important, and just uh, just have a good time. It's just amazing, amazing,
Mm-hmm.
and have a good shoes. Good shoes also. It's important.
Yeah. A good what? Good shoes. Yeah. Shoes. So important, right?
So of course,
I got
of
I
course.
got shoes that were too tight for me at first. I think everyone does it. I don't know. And then you get like the bloody toenails, everything.
For my first marathon, I lost four of my finger foot.
Wow.
So I understand.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And do you sing and you dance? Do you sing or dance while you're running at all?
Do you
Yeah. Do you sing or dance while you're running?
dance?
Uh-huh.
When I am dancing, it's like I'm looking for my key. So
like,
I'm not a good dancer at all.
like while you're running, like dancing.
Because I've got some music in my head.
Yeah.
So sometimes, yes, of course,
It helps
of
me.
course.
Yeah.
You know, when I've got a good music, I'm like that. Hey.
Uh-huh.
Of course, I've got some David Guetta, some all this techno house music. So
Uh-huh.
It's helped me.
And then
It's helped me
I
to
saw a video of you singing a song on your Instagram account, which was awesome.
What was this song?
I don't know. It's on your post.
Oh, yes, I was singing for Queen. Exactly.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Yes, this one. It was. I wasn't running, but it was at home. Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was like, oh, this guy is super positive. I like it.
Yes, of course, but because I'm real and um, I make sing just for me, and even if it's not good or bad, doesn't matter. I just did it, and I love singing. Singing, it's a therapy also, huh, you
It
know.
is, yeah.
You feel so better after. You must scream and shout and everything.
Yeah. I scream sometimes when I run. I scare people, but like when I get super excited, especially at the end, I'm like, yeah. And people are like,
I make the same when I do bicycle.
oh
Yes,
my
of course.
God.
But you must be careful because sometimes you can eat something, some little insect, some bee or some.
Has that happened to
You must,
you?
of course,
What?
of course, of course. So I scream like that. Oh!
Oh
you,
man.
you will make this one after. You will sing at me when you run and scream. And scream will make me.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're like
okay.
in honor of Alicia. Do I say your name right? It's Alicia or Elijah?
Elisha, yes,
Alicia. Okay. Yeah.
Elisha.
I'll
Yes.
be like, this one's for Alicia. Yeah. Okay, so I have another challenge for you right now.
Okay.
What's your favorite song, or what's a song that like pops into your head that you know the words to?
As words.
Yeah, that you can sing.
Oh, well, it's difficult like that. I don't know.
It could be a French song or an English song.
Uh, because I must know the text also.
A little bit, yeah.
Um, well, what can I sing? I can sing to you a song who is doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter, but maybe upbeat, motivational.
Okay. I don't. I really don't know. You have some idea? You can give
Like
me some idea.
maybe like you know the song that comes to my head is like "We Are the Champions."
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Also, let's go.
I
Let's
figure
go.
people
Yes,
know
I
that
pay
one.
my dues.
Okay,
Okay.
here we go. I gotta skip the ad. Okay. Here we go. I paid my dues. Okay. Don't know. You know this part? Time after time. I've done my sentence, but committed no crime. Here we go. On bad mistakes, I've made a few. I've had my share. We are the champions, my friend. And we'll keep on fighting till the end. 'Cause we are the champions. Here we go. Till the end. Oh.
What's
There we go. Okay.
happened?
I know. I lost
Okay.
you right on the song. Oh man.
I just started to sing and the phone was just closed.
I know.
Okay, I'm
It
ready.
was like no,
I'm ready.
we're not hearing.
No, I don't understand why.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
We are the champions. We are the champions. No time for losers. 'Cause we are the champions
Of the
of
world.
the world.
Hey,
I
Sophia.
said it.
Nice. I love it. Bravo, bravo.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
We have requests for an encore. They loved it. The fans, they love it.
Yes, once again.
You should try singing while you run. It's so much fun. Yes.
But you know, I must take my breath. So if I run or I sing, I will definitely dead. You know, it's difficult.
Yeah, yeah. People always ask me, they're like, "How do you do it?" Like, but it's because I'm trying to run really fast, like during those times. Like a trail race, especially, is nice. Like you're running in the mud uphill, and you're just like singing. I sing Disney songs a lot, but yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. No, I will try. I will try. I will send it to you.
Yes, do that. Yeah. It's they said we are all champions. Yes, we are.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
Of course. Of course.
And then the last thing that I like to ask everybody is, how would you say run fully in your language? So in French, how do you say run fully? Like it kind of means like running with all your heart, like running all in.
Courir avec le cœur.
Courir avec
Courir avec
avec
le cœur.
le coeur.
Le cœur. Corazón.
Like with all your heart.
Exactly.
Avec le coeur.
Oui. Oui. Avec. With, c'est avec.
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 Courir avec le cœur.
I like it. Courir avec
Avec le cœur.
avec le coeur. Ah, courir
Avec le cœur. Oui.
avec le coeur.
Exactement. Exactly.
Exactement.
It's run with your heart.
I love it. Yeah. So that's the movement that I'm starting. It's called Run Fully, and it's like,
Okay.
yeah. Are you in? So then, how do you say "Are you in fully"? Like to ask people, "Are you in fully"?
Are you in fully? Means, but how do you write it?
Here, I'll write it here. Are you in fully? Okay. Can you see it?
Are you in fully? Oh, okay. Are you in fully? That means you run with run in fully?
No, just like are you like, okay, do you want to run a marathon with me? And the person's like, yes, and you're like really? Like are you in for this? Like are you in with everything? Are you all in?
Okay.
Yeah, I think Sophia. Are you all in?
Are you in? Okay. Okay. I understand. Okay, I understand. So you want the same for French?
Yes, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Est-ce que vous êtes chaud?
Est-ce que c'est true?
Est-ce que vous êtes chaud? Chaud, it's hot.
Okay, so let's ask everybody. Are you guys all in to do whatever it is that you want in your life, to run, to dance, to be happy?
Be happy, for sure. Yes. So, est-ce que vous êtes chaud? Are you in fully?
Yeah.
Yes. You can make together. 1, 2, 3. Are you in fully?
Beaucoup c'est true.
Est-ce que vous êtes chaud? Chaud.
Tout. Beaucoup c'est tout. Ah, we got it in Hindi too. Cool.
Yeah, tum ho fully.
Tout.
Yeah.
Like that. Tout. Okay. We have 2 minutes remaining. What would you like to? Anything else you would like to say to the people?
Only to be happy, to give love to everything, to not judge anybody, and life is very precious. So we must to take care for everything,
Hmm.
and we must to be everybody in love. Be what you want to be, and whatever your religion, color, doesn't matter. Just be together and strong, and be happy. And if you be happy, everybody will be happy.
Yeah.
It's like contagious. It's more contagious to be happy than the COVID. So
Hmm.
we can just share good vibes in this tough time. So
Hmm. Yes, I think that's so true, especially right now with everything that's going on. It's so important that we share our joy. Hmm.
of course,
Yeah.
we were all stuck at home, and we can share good vibe together, even if we are stuck at home alone. So we just show to everybody that we can be together and just sharing good vibes. So we can do it.
We can do this, guys. We can do it.
Of course.
All right, let's take a picture together. Ready? One, two, three.
Just run.
Yeah.
I take a picture, run,
Again, it's a screenshot.
run. Okay. I just answered to Mr. Greens. My favorite sausage from Toulouse or Morteau or even Strasbourg.
Ooh, nice.
Toulouse for sure. Toulouse because I'm
5 seconds.
5 seconds.
Yeah. Hey guys, how's it going?